Let's take a quick look outside, see what's going on. I'll start with the temperatures. We're sitting in the 70s and 80s right now, from Alamogordo to Ruidoso, from Las Vegas to Santa Fe, and then back into the Four Corners. So we've got some mild temperatures that are trying to get up into the 80s and 90s as we go through the afternoon. Here at the Sunport, we're at 83. The winds are light. 31% on the relative humidity. Now, the forecast as I see it for the day, we're going to hit about 91, partly cloudy skies. And yes, we could still see an isolated shower or storm coming off the mountains. Now, it started late yesterday, and there was some pretty good rains in the East Mountains overnight. 64 to 67, a few evening storms again against the mountains. And then tomorrow, the same deal, about 91. Rain chances a little less than even today. We're still circulating a lot of showers, a lot of thunderstorm moisture that's been around as we start the monsoon season here. So let me go ahead and take you to the radar here, and you'll see the scattered showers developing from the North Mountains, from Taos back into the Jemez, and then up towards Raton. Started raining there earlier today. The big story, though, early in the day was the bigger storms across near Hobbs and Roswell, back into the Sacramento Mountains. Ruidoso got hit really hard yesterday, about 1.5 inches of rain in less than an hour. I mean, it was coming down in buckets there. So what's going on right now is we get the afternoon heating, we get a little lift from the mountains and all the moisture that's available, and that's helping to trigger all these storms that you're seeing going off as we speak here. This is just basically in the last 30 to 40 minutes, we're seeing it all kind of go east of Santa Fe, east of Espanola, east of Cuba as well, and then back towards the northwest mountains, and then a little further south, also seeing the showers and storms, although these are going the other way. The strongest of these storms has already moved into Texas and into the Texas Panhandle, so the bigger storms across Carlsbad and off to the east towards Hobbs has since been hours since it's gone. And then from Carrizozo back towards Las Cruces, a few lighter showers developing there. So that's kind of the story for the today and really into tomorrow. The precipitation that we saw this morning moved on off, and then as we've moved through the afternoon by 5, not a whole lot going. We'll see some residual stuff down south and then into the central mountain chains as we go through the evening. After that, tomorrow, we'll see them develop back to the north again during the afternoon. The high is starting to move, okay? What we really want to see is the high sitting over here. All right, and that pumps in the moisture directly from the Gulf. And it's kind of inching over to the west. And as it does that, it's really not a good position to just funnel a lot of good moisture in. But there's enough left over, what we call the recycling moisture, to help kick off those showers and storms. And then you get the 80s and 90s for your temperatures, and that's enough to really fire and lift and get that heat moving up into the atmosphere. And not much change either for the work week. However, as we're going through the weekend, that's changing already. That high is going to reconfigure itself. It's going to be off to the east, and that's going to mean some rain chances, yeah, for the 4th of July and for Sunday. So, again, keep that in mind. But until then, temperatures hanging around 90 and a little humid.
All right, Mike.